Hi, guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 10 NBA games. Let's get started. San Antonio Spurs and Charlotte Hornets. The Spurs have been in horrible form, having lost 18 of their past 19 games, and they will be trying to snap a 13-game losing run today. The Hornets have been in disarray since losing 9 of their past 12 games. This season, the Spurs are the league's worst road team. They've only won 5 of their last 28 road games. They recently lost 15 straight away games while covering the spread only 4 times. The Hornets have one of the poorest home records in the league. This season, they won only 8 of their 26 home games. In their recent games, only 3 of the last 7 home games have resulted in a win and a cover. Head-to-head, the Spurs covered the spread only twice in the last 7 games they have played against the Hornets and Charlotte. This is a game between probably the 2 worst teams in the league. I see no reason why the Hornets would be so heavily favored here. Play San Antonio Spurs +7. Chicago Bulls and Indiana Pacers. The Bulls have been in a slump since losing 7 of their past 11 games, and they will be trying to snap a 4-game losing streak today. The Pacers have been in awful form, having lost 16 of their past 18 games, and they will be looking to snap a 5-game losing streak today. The Bulls have struggled on the road since the beginning of the season. They only triumphed in 10 of their 29 road games. Their road performance hasn't gotten much better recently. The Bulls have only won 2 of their last 9 away games, while 3 of those 9 covered the spread. The Pacers are playing pretty decent on their home court. This season they have won 17 of their 31 home games while covering the spread 19 times. Recently, they've lost 5 of their previous 6 home games while covering the spread twice. Head-to-head, the Bulls won 4 but covered the spread in only 3 of the last 5 games they have played against the Pacers in Indiana. It is hard to believe either of these 2 teams, but the Pacers are playing at home, and there is a high probability that Miles Turner will be available to play today. Play Indiana Pacers -2. Cleveland Cavaliers and Philadelphia 76ers. The Cavaliers are in excellent form currently, having won 10 of their past 13 games. They'll be keen to extend their winning streak here to 7 games. The Sixers have been steadily improving since winning 12 of their past 15 games, and they will be looking for their 4th straight victory today. The Cavaliers play decently away from home. They won and covered the spread in 13 of their 29 road games this season. The Cavaliers performed considerably better on the road recently. They have won and covered the spread in 4 of their past 5 road games. The 76ers do best at home. They have won 22 of their 30 home games this season. In their recent home games, they've won 5 of their previous 6 home games while covering the spread 4 times. Head-to-head, the Cavaliers have covered the spread in 7 of their previous 9 games against the Sixers in Philadelphia, but they won only 3 of that 9. Joel Embiid is on the Sixers injury report. If he is available today, I believe the Sixers will have no problem winning here. The Cavaliers don't have a player that can guard Embiid. Play Philadelphia 76ers -2. New York Knicks and Atlanta Hawks. The Knicks are in great form currently, having won 5 of their last 7 games, and they'll be going for a 3rd consecutive win today. The Hawks have lost 5 of their previous 9 games and are in poor shape. Since the beginning of the season, the Knicks have been among the top road teams. They've won 16 of their 28 road games. Recently, the Knicks have won and covered the spread 6 times in their last 10 away games. Since the beginning of the season, the Hawks have been a good home team. They triumphed in 15 of their 26 home games. In their recent home games, the Hawks won and covered the spread in 4 of the last 6. Head-to-head, the Knicks only won and covered the spread twice in the previous 5 meetings between the 2 teams in Atlanta. This is the 4th game between those 2 teams this season. The Hawks won twice of the previous 3. This game is huge for the Hawks, but I don't think the Knicks will give them a chance to win. Play New York Knicks +4. Detroit Pistons and Boston Celtics. Since losing 4 of their previous 5 games, the Pistons have been stuck in a rut. The Celtics are on a back-to-back, including overtime and travel. They have been in excellent form, having won 6 of their past 8 games. The Pistons are one of the league's weakest road teams. This season, they won only 7 of their 28 away games. The Pistons have recently played decently on the road. They have won 3 of their previous 9 road games, covering the spread in 5 of them. The Celtics have been among the best at home this season. 23 of their 30 home games were triumphs, with 17 covering the spread. They had recently won 8 of their previous 10 home games, but only 5 of those 10 covered the spread. Head-to-head, the Pistons covered the spread in 4 of the last 5 games against the Celtics in Boston. This is the 4th game between these two teams this season. The Celtics won in the previous 3. Last night, the Celtics faced the Bucks in Milwaukee and were defeated in overtime. On the injury list, the Celtics have Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and Al Horford, all of whom I believe will be available to play in today's game. I believe the Celtics will win again here, even though numerous players played 40-plus minutes last night, but I will take the Pistons to cover the spread in this one. Play Detroit Pistons plus 9.5. Miami Heat and Brooklyn Nets. The Heat have won 7 of their past 11 games and have been in good form. The Nets have been in a slump, having lost 5 of their last 7 games, and they will be looking to avoid a 3rd straight loss today. The Heat are not at their best on the road. They won only 13 of their 29 road games this season. Recently they've won and covered the spread in 6 of their last 12 road games. The Nets played pretty well on their home court this season. They have won 17 of their past 28 home games. Recently, the Nets have split their last 8 home games while covering the spread in 6 of those 8. Head-to-head, the Heat covered the spread 4 times in the last 5 games they have played against the Nets in Brooklyn but won only 2 of that 5. My new favorite team is the new-looking Nets, and I'm not sure how objective I can be here. They almost won their last game in Brooklyn against the Sixers, but their opponent outplayed them in the final minutes. That, I believe, will not happen tonight. Play Brooklyn Nets plus 1. Utah Jazz and Memphis Grizzlies. The Jazz aren't playing their best basketball now, having dropped 4 of their past 6 games. The Grizzlies have struggled since losing 9 of their previous 12 games. This season, the Jazz have struggled on the road. They have won only 11 of their 29 away games. They have lately lost 7 of their previous 11 road games, with 6 of them failing to cover the spread. The Grizzlies are still one of the league's best at home. This season, they have won 23 of their 28 home games. Recently, the Grizzlies have won and covered the spread 3 times in the last 5 home games. Head-to-head, the Jazz won and covered the spread in 3 of the last 5 games they have played against the Grizzlies in Memphis. This is the 4th match between those two teams this season. The Jazz won in 2 of the previous 3. The Grizzlies are undoubtedly the better team here, but they are difficult to trust because of their inconsistency. Although it's difficult to predict, I believe Jaren Jackson Jr., aka Triple J, will make the difference in this match. Play Memphis Grizzlies minus 7.5. Houston Rockets and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Rockets are in a big rut right now, having dropped 8 of their last 10 games, and they'll be looking to snap a 6-game losing streak today. Since they have won 3 of their previous 5 games, the Thunder have been in decent form lately. This season, the Rockets' play on the road has been terrible. They won just 5 of their 29 away games. In their previous 9 road games, the Rockets have lost 8 and have only twice covered the spread. In their home games this season, the Thunder have performed well. Of their 27 home games, they had 16 victories. Recently, they have won and covered 6 of their last 9 home games. Head-to-head, the Rockets covered the spread in only 2 out of the last 11 games they have played against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. The Thunder are the better team here, and it is clear why they are favored, but it seems that this line is exactly where it should be. Play Houston Rockets and Oklahoma City Thunder over 234. Dallas Mavericks and Denver Nuggets. The Mavericks have been in good form, having won 5 of their past 8 games, but they will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak tonight. The Nuggets have been in terrific form, having won 6 of their past 8 games, and they will be looking for their 3rd consecutive win tonight. On the road, the Mavericks weren't at their best. Out of their 30 road games, just 12 were victories. They recently covered the spread in 5 of their previous 7 away games while winning 4 of those 7. The Nuggets are presently playing outstanding basketball on their home court. In 26 of their 30 home games, they won. In their previous 13 home games, the Nuggets had won 12, but they had only covered the spread in 9. Head-to-head, the Mavericks covered the spread in 5 of the last 6 games against the Nuggets in Denver. No matter how terrific Joker is or how well the Nuggets perform at home, if Gordon and Murray are not available to play for the Nuggets, I will take the Mavericks to win here. Keep an eye on both teams' injury reports. play Dallas Mavericks plus 6.5. New Orleans Pelicans and Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans have been on a roll lately, winning 4 of the previous 5 games. The Lakers have been in a slump since they lost 4 of their past 5 games. The Pelicans struggle on the road. This season, they have only won 10 of their 28 road games. They have only won 1 of their past 6 road games while covering the spread 3 of those 6 games. On their home floor, the Lakers are not at their best. This season, they have won 13 of their 27 home games. They have recently won and covered the spread in 5 of their last 9 home games. Head-to-head, the Pelicans have covered the spread in only 2 of their previous 8 games against the Lakers in Los Angeles. The Lakers are fully healthy, and it makes perfect sense that they are favored here. Play Los Angeles Lakers -3. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.